Welcome to THS Wellness. In this video, we are going to cover 3 ways to relieve endometriosis pain naturally. Number 1, you're going to want to write this down, is get to the root cause. As long as you continue to treat symptoms and rely on a one-size-fits-all approach, then you are either going to A, remain stuck in pain, or you're going to experience breakthrough pain. You are going to be on prescription drugs, and more than likely you will start experiencing more side effects. And last but not least, you are going to have to repeat surgeries or undergo surgery. And the reason is because the underlying issue is not being addressed. So that's why you want to, number 1, get to the actual root cause. Now, there are several different root causes to most chronic conditions, but there are about 5 major root causes. It can be inflammation, hormone imbalance, nutrient deficiency, toxins, infections, gut health, and stress. But when it comes to endometriosis pain, there are about 3 common root causes that keep you stuck and contribute to this overgrowth of that endometrial lining in your uterus. So, number 1, common root cause. So you want to get to the root cause. This is your first step. And these are some of the top root causes. So you want to also write this down so that you can go back and identify which of these might be the root cause to your endometriosis pain. So most people with endometriosis either are experiencing one or more of these. So the first one is hormone imbalance. Okay? If you are experiencing endometriosis pain and you're trying to get to the root cause, one of those root causes could be hormone imbalance. And what is commonly seen is a high level of estrogen, or what we're going to call estrogen dominance. And this can contribute to that growth of that tissue. See that the tissue actually thrives in a high estrogen environment. So if you are experiencing endometriosis pain and you happen to have a hormone imbalance, more than likely it is going to be high levels of estrogen. The next common root cause to endometriosis pain is chronic inflammation. So you could be experiencing hormone imbalance. You could be experiencing chronic inflammation, which is the root of your pain. It's important that we address the root cause, because then you're going to see a lot of the other symptoms disappear as well, and you're going to give your body an opportunity to heal itself. So when we think about chronic inflammation, a lot of times with endometriosis pain, you will have a high level of pro-inflammatory molecules, specifically prostaglandins. So this contributes to more pain and more inflammation. Okay? So you may have a high level of pro-inflammatory molecules. Now, all of these root causes that we're looking at right now can be determined through testing. They can also be determined through assessments. So, number one, get to the root cause. So we have hormone imbalance. The top 3 root causes we're going over: hormone imbalance due to estrogen dominance. We have chronic inflammation due to high levels of pro-inflammatory molecules. And next, we have immune dysfunction. Sometimes you can see that with endometriosis pain, there could be a disruption in the way that your body communicates what is harmful and what is not. If you are experiencing an immune dysfunction, then this looks like your body's not being able to differentiate between that endometriosis tissue and that growth. So you could be having an immune dysfunction, which could be causing that endometriosis pain. So number one, you want to get to the root cause. Okay? Once you identify the root cause, and again, it could be one of these, it could be a mix of these, it could be something entirely different. But once you identify that root cause, that is the first step, because now you can address that issue. Okay, the next way that you can relieve your endometriosis pain naturally is to support your body's natural healing functions. So truth is, your body has an innate ability to heal itself, but sometimes it gets stuck and it needs your help. So by supporting your body's ability to heal itself, you provide an optimal environment for balance to be restored. Now, when we think about supporting your body's natural healing processes, there are so many different things that contribute to making sure that you are maintaining a sense of wellness. Some of these processes that are being carried out include elimination. So this is how your body is getting rid of waste. This is how your body is getting rid of toxins. This is very important for your healing in general. Some of the other systems that need to function properly is your defense and your immune system. If you have any blockages in these areas, then it's going to be a lot more difficult for you to recover and for your pain to be resolved. Another thing is assimilation. How is what you are eating and what you are intaking, how is that being received and how is that being processed? Is your body actually able to use those nutrients? Some other things that we may see in your natural healing process is communication. Communication with your nervous system. So how is your brain working with the rest of your body to make sure that these processes are being carried out the right way? And there's so many other things, but when it comes to relieving your endometriosis pain naturally and making sure that you are supporting your natural healing functions, you want to look at these areas. And you can take assessments to see these areas where your body may be struggling and how you can support or promote these functions so that you can prepare your body to heal once you have identified the root cause of your pain. And the last thing, number 3, is going to be to choose and implement some natural solutions and some lifestyle interventions. So when we think about endometriosis pain and we think about the 3 ways, we talked about getting to the root cause, we talked about supporting your body's natural ability to heal so that we can promote that environment. The next thing is going to be choosing lifestyle interventions or remedies. Okay, so for example, if you identify that your root cause to your endometriosis pain is chronic inflammation, then one thing you might want to do or explore is an anti-inflammatory diet. So this is very common, and most people who are experiencing not only endometriosis pain, but any other chronic pain conditions can benefit from anti-inflammatories. So we always want to try to do a food first approach. And when we think about some anti-inflammatory foods, and you can write this down, you want to think about foods that are going to be high in what we know as omega-3 fatty acids. So high in the good fats, okay? Omega-3 fatty acids. You can get this in your diet from avocados, okay? You can write this down. Avocados. You can get this from flax seeds. You can get this from some algae, some plant-based algae, omega-3s. Okay, so you want to explore anti-inflammatory diet. You might also want to explore an elimination diet. So not only do you want to add the foods that are going to promote a healthy inflammatory response or reduce that inflammation, you might also want to eliminate the foods that cause it, okay? Now, some of the foods that are known to cause inflammation include processed sugars. Okay, you want to write this down so you can know what to possibly avoid or to start eliminating to see some results. Dairy, okay, is known to increase inflammation. Trans fat, okay, this is the opposite of those good fats that we talked about. And also, even something like gluten. If you get some testing done and you realize that you have a gluten sensitivity or intolerance, and this is contributing to high inflammatory markers, then that's something that you also want to be cognizant of to remove or eliminate from your current diet. Okay, so again, when we're thinking about the ways to relieve your endometriosis pain naturally, and we think about step 3 being some lifestyle changes or interventions, we're talking about anti-inflammatory diets. We're talking about eliminating those things that are contributing to your inflammation. Another thing you might want to incorporate here, you're going to want to write this down, are supplements, okay? If you discover that one of your root causes to your endometriosis pain is hormone imbalance, then you want to incorporate organic supplements, organic herbs and supplements that are going to help to balance out your hormones naturally. Okay, one of the herbs that you can look into is, I want to write this down, red raspberry leaf tea. Okay, red raspberry leaf tea. You want to make sure that the supplements you get are organic. They don't have any extra fillers or things like that. And you would want to do your red raspberry leaf. You can do this in a tea. They do have capsules. However, if you are already experiencing dysfunction or imbalance in either your elimination, your assimilation, like your ability to be able to break down nutrients, and your gut health is not so good, then you might want to stick with liquids. Red raspberry leaf tea would be in the form of a liquid, and liquid always gets into your bloodstream faster, and you don't have to worry about the amount of work that it's going to take for your body to try to process this, because it's already going to be in a liquid form. Okay, you want to take the red raspberry leaf tea. You want to do that 2 to 3 cups a day. Okay, 2 to 3 cups a day. You're going to do that for at least 30 days to start seeing results as it relates to balancing out your hormones. Some, depending on the intensity and level, you may need to increase to 3 to 4 cups a day. But that is going to depend on your lifestyle and your particular pain condition. And you also want to make sure that you're drinking lots and lots and lots of water as well. When you start taking supplements, you always want to drink water. Again, when we talked about supporting your body's natural healing processes, the other thing is your detox system, your liver. You want to make sure that your liver is being able to be filtered out. You want to make sure you're drinking lots of water. You could even take things to help improve your liver function if you recognize and do testing and you discover that that might be one of the areas that your body is lacking support in. That's why you want to, number 2, support those healing processes, in addition to being able to implement these natural remedies and lifestyle interventions. The next thing also on the list is if you realize that one of the root causes is that you have an excess amount of estrogen or you're estrogen dominant, then another supplement that you might want to look into incorporating is endo-3-carbinol. Okay, endo-3-carbinol. And what this does is this helps to get rid of that excess unhealthy estrogen and even or phytoestrogens, which phytoestrogens can be found in plastics and things like that, which is more toxic. So this supplement right here will help to get rid of that excess amount of estrogen that your body may be producing. Okay. The next thing we want to look at in your lifestyle interventions and things that you can do to help relieve that endometriosis pain naturally is also movement and exercise. So sometimes you may have difficulty with pain due to inactivity, flexibility, as well as circulation. So incorporating some type of movement and exercise into your lifestyle, and it can be very light, can help to relieve that endometriosis pain by improving, number one, your circulation, okay? Improving your circulation, and also helping to bring oxygen to your uterus, okay? Bring oxygen and nutrients to your uterus. The next thing that we have on the list, again, you want to write this down. So you have your anti-inflammatory, okay, and upping your omega-3 fatty acid intake, your elimination, getting rid of some of those things that are actually contributing and causing you inflammation. Supplements, red raspberry leaf tea to help balance your hormones naturally. Endo-3 carbinol to help get rid of that excess estrogen, that unhealthy estrogen. Movement and exercise to improve your circulation, your blood flow, and bring that oxygen to your uterus so that it can function properly. And the other thing we have on here for lifestyle interventions or things you can try is essential oil therapy, okay? So we have essential oil therapy. Essential oils are a natural pain relief option that can be applied topically, okay? The good thing about essential oils is that you can choose the oils that work for you, and you can blend them to create a more powerful, a more potent, and a more synergistic effect to meet your particular needs. Unlike prescription drugs and pain medicine, essential oils naturally eliminate through your body in over the course of hours, whereas prescription drugs can stay in your body. The fillers and things like that can cause more side effects because your body doesn't naturally assimilate or absorb those chemicals and synthetic fillers that you will see a lot in prescription drugs. And with essential oils, some of the main essential oils that you can use for your endometriosis pain, again, you can mix and match, and you're going to do this to create a blend that is going to work specifically for you. Some of the things we have on the list include geranium. Geranium essential oil is going to help also for hormone balance. So geranium is a naturally good hormone balancing essential oil. Again, these oils can be applied topically. You want to apply them throughout your cycle in the different phases, especially at the start or before your period begins and when you notice the pain, not when it becomes unbearable, okay? Because you want this to get in your system. The next one on the list for endometriosis pain we have is rosemary, okay? Rosemary is going to help with that circulation, okay? Bringing in that oxygen that you need to bring to your uterus, as well as it has anti-spasmodic properties, okay? So if you notice that you have a lot of pain, cramping, spasms, rosemary can help with that. The next thing you have is peppermint. Peppermint is really good for that endometriosis pain because what it's going to do is it's going to create a cooling sensation that is going to help to block those nerve receptors or kind of give you a numbing effect. So if you need a cooling numbing effect, if you notice that maybe your pain feels like it's burning, then a cooling essential oil will provide some relief for you. The other one is going to be lavender. Lavender is such a really versatile oil, and it's so good because what it does is lavender is good at relaxing those tense muscles. Again, your uterus is a muscle, and when it comes to that pain, you want something that is going to help those muscles to relax. And then last but not least is frankincense. Okay, frankincense is a very good oil to fight inflammation. So this is going to be your anti-inflammatory oil. If you notice that that is one of the causes to your endometriosis pain. So again, you want to write all these down, take really good notes, and choose the things that are going to work for you and that are going to work for your pain, and that is going to be simple for you to implement. If you need help, if you have questions, if you want to get answers around your specific case, around your specific pain, and you want to get more details, then feel free to visit our website. Feel free to comment below, ask a question about your pain, ask a question about any of the topics covered in this video. And as always, we're sending healing and positive vibes your way.